In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 16, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dayton versus Toledo. The Dayton Flyers, out of the Atlantic 10, will take on the Toledo Rockets out of the Mid-American Conference in first-round National Invitation Tournament action. Dayton comes in off of an upset semifinal loss to eventual 10 champion Richmond. Toledo, the number 1 seed in the Mid-American Conference with a 17-3 regular season record, was upset by Akron in the Mid-American Conference semifinals, ending their bid to make the NCAA tournament. Look for this first-round National Invitation Tournament matchup between Dayton and Akron to be a tightly contested game. To finish the regular season, the Flyers and Rockets ended with similar statistical profiles. Each team has offensive and defensive efficiency ratings, giving them ranks above the NCAA average. As this matchup should come right down to the finish, look for Toledo's ability to knock down free throws at a higher rate to be the difference. On the season, they hit 76% of their free throw attempts compared to Dayton at just 68%. The Rockets played pretty flat in their last outing versus Akron, especially in the first half. That said, Toledo had a nice run going prior to that, with 68 or more points in 6 straight outings, and 88 or more points in 4 of those. As for Dayton, they've got some solid offensive efforts themselves lately and are a nice 8-2 in their last 10 games. Toledo playing at home is a big advantage, and their offense is going to run up the score in this game. I don't think the offense of Dayton is going to be enough, as the Flyers are going to finish right around 70 points. This matchup should be a pretty great one, and I like Toledo a little better here, so the Toledo money line is our full game side pick. The under is 5-0 in Toledo's last 5 games following a straight-up loss. The over is 12-2 in Dayton's last 14 games played on Wednesday. The under is 6-0 in Toledo's last 6 games following an against-the-spread loss. Dayton will look to slow down the game's tempo. For the year, the Flyers are averaging just 65 possessions per contest, well below the NCAA average. In addition, each team prefers to work the ball inside, attempting 3-point shots in just over 30% of their trips down the floor. Look for this to be a low-scoring, defensive-minded game, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Towson versus Wake Forest. Number 2 Wake Forest meets Towson tonight from Winston-Salem. Wake Forest just missed out on the NCAA tournament. They finished 48th in the net rankings and 5th in the Atlantic Coast Conference at 13-7. That used to mean an at-large berth, but the Atlantic Coast Conference is 7th in the rating percentage index rankings. Towson won the Colonial Athletic Association regular season at 15-3. But lost in the tournament to Delaware in the semifinals. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are 23-9 this season and have won 2 of their last 3 games. Wake Forest lost in overtime to Boston College by a score of 82-77 in their last game. Wake Forest shot 45.3% from the field and 54.2% on free throws in the game. Wake Forest is shooting 48.8% on field goals, 73.3% on free throws, and 35.1% on 3-pointers. The Towson Tigers are 25-8 this season and have won 8 of their last 9 games. Towson is coming off of a loss against Delaware by a score of 69-56. Towson only shot 31% from the field and 17% from 3-point range in the loss. Towson is shooting 45.1% on field goals, 72.1% on free throws, and 35.9% on 3-pointers. Defense wins championships, but more important, they help cover in a basketball game. Neither of these 2 teams have met before, which is great for the Tigers, as they can play press right from the start and get the Deacons uncomfortable. Their road defense is one of the best in the nation, with only allowing 64 points per game, good for 17th in the nation. Remember, they were first in the Colonial Athletic Association in field goal percentage defense at 41.2%. and in three-point field goal percentage defense at 31.4%. Wake Forest may have a fast-paced offense, but don't be surprised if the Tigers slow it down to kick off March Madness. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are obviously the better, more talented team, and they should be favored by a decent margin. However, the Towson Tigers are no pushover, as they won 24 games. They win on the road by an average of 10 points, and they're 22-11 against the spread on the season. Towson is also 12-3 against the spread on the road. Towson will also be the more motivated side here, given it doesn't get these chances often. So Towson to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Towson wants to slow the game down, but that will be tough on the road. Wake Forest is 41st in adjusted tempo, and they have gone over in 6 straight. At home, the Deacons are averaging a staggering 84 points per game on 50.1% shooting. Towson shoots it well on the road, making 46.3% of their shots and 38.4% from long range. The Demon Deacons have also averaged 90-plus points over the last 3 games, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Mississippi State versus Virginia. The Virginia Cavaliers play host to the Mississippi State Bulldogs tonight from John Paul Jones Arena in a National Invitation Tournament first-round matchup. Despite hosting, the Cavaliers actually come in as the 6th seed as they look to spring the upset over the Bulldogs. These two haven't met over the last decade, but given the Atlantic Coast Conference versus Southeastern Conference matchup, it still promises to be a great one. The Bulldogs hit the road struggling with some of their consistency of late, while the Cavaliers won 2 in a row before a humbling Atlantic Coast Conference quarterfinal experience against North Carolina. The National Invitation Tournament is always interesting when the bigger schools come into it, making this a must-see piece of the action. The Cavaliers are 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games following a straight-up loss, and are 5-2-1 against the spread in their last 8 games as a favorite. The Bulldogs are 3-9 against the spread in their last 12 games as an underdogs, and are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following an against the spread loss. The Bulldogs are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 Wednesday games and should fall here to the Cavaliers. Mississippi State and Virginia both ended the season with bad losses facing ranked teams. While Virginia has a great defense, Mississippi State has size that may give the Cavaliers issues. However, they will slow the pace of the game and play good defense against the Bulldogs, who do not have a lot of perimeter scoring. Mississippi State did not win one road game in Southeastern Conference play, and they have failed to cover in 4 of their last 5 games. That trend will continue, as Virginia will kill it on defense at home and advance to the next round in the National Invitation Tournament. So Virginia to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Being at home, Virginia will be able to control the pace in this one, and their ability to slow down the game and make everything played in the half court will be a difference maker in this one. The Cavaliers rank 12th in scoring defense and 332nd in scoring offense to start, so they are used to playing tight games. For Mississippi State, their defense has been strong as well, and missing Rocket Watts is sure to take a toll on the offense. Additionally, according to Covers.com, for the Cavaliers, the under is 4-1 in their last 5 Wednesday games and 7-2 in their last 9 games after scoring fewer than 50 points in their previous game. For the Bulldogs, the under is 4-1 in their last 5 road games. The Cavaliers are one of the best defensive teams in the nation, and they are also one of the lowest scoring teams in the nation. They are only averaging 62.6 ppg and only put up 43 points in their last game, but are only giving up an average of 60.2 ppg. They are at home and will play good defense, yet again, facing a Mississippi State team that only has 1 road win all season and only scored 59 points in their last game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.